guys, welcome back to Puck Talk. Today we'll be talking about the Jake McCabe trade to Toronto. So let's go. Um, what a trade. Dubas masterclass, I would like to say.
Yeah, I was kind
This
of I'm a Tampa fan, so like I don't want to see the Leafs get any better. O'Reilly trade kind of upset me, but this one was kind of the dagger, you know. This one just
Like
pissed me off.
if the Leafs
the Leaves are looking mighty good right now.
if the
Yeah,
Leafs if the Leafs were to get out of the first round at any moment of time in their future, past or present, this would be it. Like I think this is the best team I've seen iced in a long, long time.
yeah.
Like even with Muzzin, like that top six is loaded, bottom six is equally weighted, and that top four defense is really good. So
I
I don't know.
mean, this is definitely Dubas's last stand, you know.
Yeah,
hmm
But now if they do lose, I don't think anybody's gonna blame him. Then that's just on the players themselves.
yeah,
Like, what more can the guy do, right? Like,
Like
he's not
he
gonna
gave
dress
he
himself.
gave Toronto the roster needed to like at least get past the first round for the past like long time now. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
this team is good enough to make it to the cup at least like 2 out of those 7 years. Like not two, sorry, wrong number. 5 out of those 7 years.
yeah. I
like
mean,
yeah. I mean, these guys are. It's a good roster. I mean, they're on a three-game winning streak right now, so hopefully they're motivated enough for this. But this trade, I think it's a win-win trade. Like it's not like a huge fleece, but like Dubas saw what this team needed and addressed it right away.
yeah. It's good on him for getting two pieces. Like I think most GMs would have been happy with the O'Reilly trade, you know? Just sat
Yeah,
back, just relaxed now. But I
hmm
think he knows like if they don't win in the first round, he's gone anyways.
yeah,
It's like if they don't win, it's not his problem anymore.
yeah, exactly.
It's the next guy's problem, you know? So
And
I think
they got Achari from the Blues deal, and Achari has looked solid, good forechecker, and now Lafferty is going to help him. And I think with these two trade, I think it's the end of Kerfoot's time in Toronto.
yeah.
Like I think he's the odd man out in that bottom six.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of Kerfoot hate from Leafs fans and Hall hate too. I think
I
this
mean,
pushes both of them out.
Hall is good with sheltered minutes, but like that defenseman that you have to pair with him has got to be really responsible. So you can't put so there's not a lot of flexibility there. Like either
Yeah.
Giordano or Liljegren, and those are the two most responsible defensemen on the Leafs roster. Like you can't put Morgan Riley with Hall and expect good defensive results. So one defenseman has to be dragged down by him. So I mean he's not the worst, but, and Kerfoot he just can't finish his chances. He's got all the tools, and this year he's been getting unlucky. Things are just not going in for him. He was a 50-point scorer last year, so I think there should still be quite a bit of interest around him. But yeah, he's the odd man out in this roster.
Are the Leafs or the cap though right now?
No, they
So
just
then
can't activate Matt Murray because of LTIR.
so they
Oh,
gotta move
So
Kerfoot out.
if they move Kerfoot, then yeah, Matt Murray's back. But they need to move. I think they only have 2 billion right now. Matt Murray's 4 point something. So once they move Kerfoot 3.5 out, that they'd be good.
Yeah. I think okay. I've always been kind of a Dubas hater, but like after this year, you can't blame the guy anymore, you know? I think he's done his job. I think now
I
it's on the
think
coach and the players.
in past years he's been conservative. He's tried to let the roster play around with itself, and I think these guys know each other well enough that he's comfortable adding these pieces. Like Ryan O'Reilly, I think it's like something crazy. He's been 78% on his faceoff since he's been with the Leafs.
Holy.
That is
I
wild. That is
hmm.
crazy.
Yeah. I think
Like
this sends a message to the guys too, like this is your year. Don't
no
sit
fuck.
back now.
Yeah.
Th-
Like
This
you should.
this has to be the year for them. Like this this is like the roster to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
specifically,
Tampa is a tough opponent, but I think this is the worst Tampa team we've seen in their their finals and their since
yeah.
post 2016. I think this is the worst, or post 2017. This is the worst Tampa team we've seen in a while.
From like last year, they just lost Palat and McDonough without
Yeah,
much addition, you know? It's just, yeah. Well,
like
that's the reality of the cap road. They just gonna keep getting worse.
yeah, and I think the Leafs are at the peak right now.
Yeah.
Nylander, Matthews expiring in 2 years, Marner in 3 years with Tavares. So it's to show these guys that we're committed,
Yeah.
and hopefully they resign. But yeah, this is go time.
Yeah. And overall, in general, I think you're right about the trade. I think it was a very fair trade. Even though I think the Leafs got really lucky with the retention.
Yeah,
I was surprised that it was 3 years long, the contract. I thought it was like 1 year or something, but 3 years is quite a bit.
yeah, it is. So like, yeah,
Mm.
I mean, they get to keep McCabe for this year, next year, and the year after. And Lafferty is also signed for this year and next year.
Yeah.
So I guess I can see why Dubas gave up that first. That first is top 10 protected as well. Actually, it'll move into 2026 if it's in the top 10 unprotected. But yeah,
Yeah.
also Leafs got 2 5th rounders back. The conditions are unknown currently, but like yeah,
Condition on the 2024 fifth is that it's the lower of the or Chicago/Calgary fifth.
oh I see. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, nothing for the 2025 though.
yeah. I don't think the fifth really matter that much though in the grand scheme of
Yeah.
things. Like Leafs got their guys.
Yeah.
So now their top 6 is loaded. Their top 4 has Morgan Riley, Mark Giordano, Jake McCabe, Timothy Liljegren. I think Hall is the odd man out, and it'll be Sandin, Timmins, those 2 guys bottom pair. So I
What
think
a roster.
On paper, I'd have to say it's the best roster in the league.
yeah, on paper, but like the Bruins are just something else with their
Boston
chemistry.
has been carrying it up right now. Hell, Olmer got a goal. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. So I think with chemistry it's Boston, but like the Leafs once they start meshing well together, I think they could do very well.
Yeah. And they got a lot of cup experience. Well, not from this trade specifically, but from like O'Reilly. They
Yeah.
added more cup experience than
Achari went to the finals with the 2019 Bruins where he lost to O'Reilly, so that's got to be kind of awkward, eh?
yeah. But I mean,
yeah,
it's a great trade for Dubas.
Yeah.
And not bad
Like-
for the Hawks, so it's fine. I think we're good for both teams.
Did you see the Hawks lineup today?
Oh yeah, it was not pretty.
It was something to see. Like that's something else. But yeah, I guess like they're finally coming to the rebuild, although after many missteps.
They're gonna dump Domi off too, I bet.
Yeah,
So
I wanted at least to get Domi instead of Lafferty in that deal, but I guess the cap couldn't work because Domi has like a 3 million cap it right now.
Yeah. I mean, I think Domi would cost quite a bit more too, right? You'd have
Yeah,
to
like, I think Domi goes to like maybe. I feel like if Tampa offered that package to Chicago for Domi, they would have accepted it.
Yeah, they would have easily accepted it.
So
I
I
think-
mean, and Domi has like 30, like I think he's like 30 or 40 points on Chicago right now.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think Domi's the type of player Tampa wants though, to be honest. I see Genoa as a better fit on the third line, but yeah, we're getting sidetracked a little.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, in general, I think we said it like 100 times now. They're a good job by Dubas.
Good job.
Good job.
Yeah.
Toronto has to make it past the first round now.
Yeah, you're
Let's
getting
do it.
Lightning
Let's
fans
do it. Let's do
complimenting
it.
you.
Let's
You're
do
getting
it.
Lightning fans complimenting you. That means it's a good. That means you're doing a really good job. I'd
Let's
find
do
any
it.
reason to hate on the Leafs.
I've never hated Dubas. I've always liked Dubas. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You know, I'm a Dubas defender for life.
yeah.
So-
I always just would complain about him on the Tavares deal. They
Yeah.
blame it all on him, but like, okay.
Tavares is actually doing pretty well this year. But like other than that, for the trade, I think it's a fair deal. Leafs and Hawks win. It's
Yeah,
a good deal. Good hockey deal.
yeah. Great trade. I think that does it for this. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you guys. Yeah.